me up to the stage, second to last. Stick around, we only got two more. It's a good friend of mine. He'd never peed on my couch. It's Ben Menard!
Woo! 1 out of 1. Hi guys, how's it going? It's really crazy to me that we're still having COVID issues. I have a COVID joke, but if you've been vaccinated, you're probably not going to get it.
Nice.
And if you do get it, you're not going to think it was funny. Man, I wish I had the confidence of a mediocre white guy. Which is ironic considering, hey. Oh yeah. You may have noticed I'm fat. I've also been a lifelong smoker, which means I'm easily winded. Now, some people treat this as a negative quality. I look at it as a net positive because I can have a full body workout just by walking up a slight incline. It's very efficient. Kind of like a social appendix. There's no real reason for me to be there, and it's really hard to get rid of me. Big pain in the ass. Wish I had $1 for every tear I've shed. But then I'd be embarrassed people are paying me for crying. Wish I had $1 for every time in life I fucked up. I'd have the same amount of guilt and shame and regret, but more dollars. So that's cool. Can always use more dollars. I wish I could find a lady that finds sloth attractive. Rather, she needs to find me. I'm not really going to put any effort into that. Also, when I say sloth, I mean the deadly sin. I know half of you think hey, you guys. And, self-esteem slightly better than that. I wish I could find a lady that finds androgyny attractive. Not in a 1980s new wave, David Bowie, cocaine, gender is fluid sort of way, but just because I have boobs. Need a lady that likes boobs. Actually, this is true. I read a study that said successful flirting is a combination of playful insults and genuine compliments. So hey ladies, fuck off, you smell nice. I've been trying to make my jokes more relatable recently, so you know how you're calling the suicide hotline, and they're like, oh, it's not an emergency, just hang up and call your doctor. And no, but I actually have a friend who used to work for a mental health hotline, and she said that they would get regular callers and they kind of develop relationships with them. And there was this one woman who would call in who was schizophrenic. Now, schizophrenia, you generally hear threatening voices that or say harmful things. But she heard them in the voice of Michael Jackson, which is terrifying. It's bad enough to have some sort of demon but you should kill yourself. Nobody loves you. Come on. I love that joke. It is Christmas. I'm gonna pile on that bandwagon. It's Christmas. I personally love Christmas because they show Bible epics on TV. I love Bible epics. Because of Bible epics, I know that everyone in ancient Rome had an English accent and was kind of gay. A lot of people did not like Jesus. In the book, man, they did some fucked up shit to that guy. My favorite passage of the Bible is actually it's from the New Testament. It's the scene where the harlot is being pursued by the mob, and they're about to stone her to death. And Jesus steps in and he's like, "Ho, let he who is without sin cast the first stone." And that's me. I'm sinless. He rocks hope. I've been doing this sociological experiment. Basically, every time I ring a bell, some guy feeds a bunch of dogs. Think about that on the drive home. That's always the cop out. If a joke doesn't get laughed, you have to think her. You have to think about it later. And if he didn't laugh, he didn't laugh. That's my fault. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna do a joke, and then I'm gonna do a remix of a joke. joke. I'm not Catholic, but I went to confession the other day. And I was like, bless me, Father, for I've sinned. I thought this was an outhouse. Remix. I'm not Catholic, but I went to confession the other day and I was, bless me, Father, for I've sinned. This is the best joke ever! You ain't even ready for this punchline, DJ Khaled! Baby! Thought this was an outhouse. Thank you.
Having fun, Menard, everybody.